Hey, to get started with Android development, we need the Android Studio, which is the IDE with which we make Android apps, of course, right? And I would be like developing the initial few apps in your videos using the Android Studio. I have the preview version, so if I start like open up Android Studio, so you'll see that I have got the Android Studio 4.2 preview version. But if you are starting off with Android development as like a beginner, I generally recommend that you go to developer.android.com/studio and you download the whatever latest version that's available for your operating system. The preview and the alpha builds should be I think mentioned here that the 4.2 Canary and 4.1 RC is available. But I generally recommend that newcomers should try with the stable builds because they would not have any issues or any crashes, right? So earlier, like some time back, some years back, we used to have to install Java separately first in our computer, JDK 1.8, and then install Android Studio. These days, it's not needed. If you download Android Studio, it comes with the JDK inside it. It's bundled together. So you just need to download Android Studio, and then that's it. You can get started with developing things for Android. So here's my Android Studio that has opened, and first time when you run it, you might have to go through a few setup steps. You have to pick up the theme of the IDE and you have to set up your SDK, so please do that. By the way, when you're doing your SDK setup, please make sure that the following things are definitely installed. I'm going to the Sdk Manager and I'll just show them. So you need inside SDK platforms, you need at least one of these platforms installed. So for example, I have 9 and 10 installed. Generally, whatever latest Android version that's available, definitely have one platform installed. And inside SDK tools, make sure that you have Android SDK build tools, Android SDK command line tools, Android SDK platform tools, and Android SDK tools. These four things must be installed. Apart from that, you know, if you don't have an actual Android device, like you don't have a real phone to test, you might want to install the Android emulator. Though I generally recommend highly that you actually use a real device to test your apps with and don't rely on the emulator, because when you run your emulator, it slows down your computer, and if you don't have a high-end computer, you will have difficulty running your development as well as your Android emulator both together. And if you have a real phone, then it's easier to test out a lot of features which are not available in the emulator. Install it if you don't have a phone. Otherwise, try to get, like, even if you're using iOS, then maybe try to get an old Android phone from somebody for development purposes. Okay, so once these things are set up, we can start creating our first project. So we'll do that in the next video. We'll create a new project and see what are the steps involved in creating a new project, and how do we make Android apps, right?